to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing fantastic, and as always, I'm super excited to be back to share another video with you. Welcome to a brand new month, the month of April 2017. You know I am always very happy to come here and share these videos with you. By the time I put up this video, it will be the 1st of April, and that is the beginning of the second quarter of the year. In case you don't know what I'm saying, January to March is the first quarter of the year. April, May, June is the second quarter of the year. July, August, September is the third quarter of the year, and October, November and December is the last quarter of the year. So we are in the second phase of 2017, if you like. I know what you're thinking. I know some of you may be thinking, oh God, the year is running so quickly and I've not done anything. Oh, the year is running so fast and all those things I want to achieve, I've not done anything about them. I'm here to remind you, don't worry. Now is the time for you to focus and to begin to do those things that you want to do. You see, God created you for a reason. God created me for a reason. I know a lot of you may have noticed that I use that word purpose a lot. I use that word a lot because I now have a clear vision and I have a clear understanding of what it means to walk in your purpose or live in your purpose or to be in your purpose. I love that word purpose very much. I use it in the subtitle of my book because it is very important that we all fulfill our purpose in life. If we are living and we are not doing anything about our purpose, we are just existing. We will just be a statistics, a number of all the people in this world. But if we are living in our purpose, no matter what we are doing, no matter what our calling is, and we are living in it, we'll feel that kind of fulfillment. We do not only enjoy our lives, we are able to help other people, we are able to do so much more in life and reach our full potential and fulfill our own destiny. So what is purpose? Purpose simply means a reason why something has been created, a reason why something has been made. Purpose simply means something has been made specifically for something. So what am I saying? What am I driving at? It simply means you and I have been created for a reason. We've been created for a reason. God has a specific reason why He sent me here to this earth. So one of that will be to have my children. That is not the main reason why God created me. It is part of my purpose. It is part of my destiny to raise children who will be special, who will be unique, who will fulfill their own purpose too. But for my children to be able to fulfill their own purpose in life, I have to fulfill mine first. Because in most cases, we can't give what we don't have. If I just faff around, if I'm not living intentionally or deliberately, my children will see that. They'll feel like, oh yeah, mommy doesn't do anything. And some of us just live, we don't even have money to spend. Yet we murmur, we complain, we just continue to do as we please. But that is not the reason why God made us. God made us for a specific reason. Until we know that reason and begin to walk along the line of that reason, we may not fulfill a lot of potentials that we have. We may not do so many great things in life. So I'm here to remind you. You might think, oh yeah, January is gone now, February is gone now, March is gone now, and I can as well just forget it. I'm here to remind you not to forget it. Don't forget the reason why you've been created. God has a purpose for you. God has a reason why you're here. And like I said, one of that will be to have my amazing 2 sons. One of that to have a fulfilling career. One of that is to have a marriage that is filled with love, with peace, with a lot of trust and honesty. One of that is to be able to influence people through what I do. Through this video is still part of my purpose. One of that is that I love fashion very much, is for me to be able to work in that field and help people. One of that is that I love to make these videos, inspire people to go out there and fulfill their own purpose too. So this is what I know I am good at, and I'm doing them. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I know it all. I'm saying that I'm growing. I'm saying that I have this conviction in my heart that when I make these videos, it's going to help people. I'm saying that I know that I love fashion, and irrespective of what anybody says or think, I will go out there and do it. So what do you do? What do you know how to do? What do you know how to do? Why can't you just begin to do them? Those are your purpose. Those things you know how to do, those things you do effortlessly well, those things you do and you don't feel tired. That is along with your purpose. If you really take a moment to sit down and think about them, you will begin to see that, oh yes, when I do this thing, I feel happy. When I do this thing, I feel inspired. When I do this thing, I feel fulfilled. And when you do those things continuously, you begin to improve on them. You begin to feel confident doing them. In fact, before you know it, you become a pro. When I started making this motivational video, there was one time I looked back, I just saw the very first one that I did. I was so shy. I was just like, God, what am I doing? But as I continue to do it, and as I continue to develop and improve myself, and now I just do them effortlessly. And if you watch these videos, they are helping you. Try and just inspire yourself. A lot of times we all wait for people who can inspire us or motivate us or encourage us. A lot of times we don't even find people that can say to us, oh yeah, go out there and do it. We have to get up and be our own cheerleader. We have to get up and motivate ourselves. We have to get up and rise and encourage ourselves. And before we know, we begin to do the things we really desire to do. It's never too late to do them. It's the second quarter of the year is still very fresh. Let's forget yesterday. Let's forget January, February, March. If you're holding on to anything, anger, greed, pride, anxiety, just let it go. God wants you to fulfill your purpose. He created you for a specific reason. What is that reason why God created you? You have to know that reason and then begin to walk along that line. Before you know, you will do great things. I'm telling you, is it to be in education? Is it to be a nurse? Is it to be a shoemaker? Is it to be dressmakers? Is it to be a doctor? Is it to be a pastor? Is it to be anything? What is your own purpose? What is your own purpose? Why? Ask yourself, so what am I doing here on this earth? And sometimes I sit down and I think about some things. We all want to go to heaven, but nobody will say, oh yes, I'm ready to go now. Nobody wants to go. So if we don't want to die, why are we not living in our purpose? Why are we not doing the things, the reason why God created us? Why are we not running our race according to our purpose if we really do not want to die? There's one thing to live, and there's one thing to be living in purpose. There's one thing to be faffing around, and there's one thing to be intentional. And for every successful people in this world, they've been intentional, they've been deliberate. They succeed purposefully. They succeed intentionally. Jim Rohn says nobody succeeds and look back and say, so how did I get here? Success is something we achieve every day. The little bit we do every day is what amounts to big success. The little step we take today will amount to big success tomorrow. Miles Monroe, he said that the richest place on earth is the graveyard, because so many people die without fulfilling their purpose. Don't let that be you. I will make sure I don't let that person be me. And I have made up my mind that I will walk in my purpose. Everything I know how to do, I'm doing them, because that is my purpose, including making these videos for you. Alright? Let's not waste it. The year is still very fresh. Don't look at the time you've spent or wasted. Look at the time you have left. So the time you have left, what do you do with that time? What do you do with that time? You might be thinking, oh yes, I'm 40 years old already. I'm 45 already. I'm 55 already. It's never too late to achieve anything. Not all of us will be Mark Zuckerberg, that we get it on time when we are young or in college. Some of us will achieve it late. I haven't said that. Don't waste time and say, oh yeah, I can achieve it anytime. Don't waste time. Don't wait till the winter. That's another video I make. I'm going to link it down for you in the description box, whereby I use different seasons of life to analyze what we can do in every season of our life. Don't wait till it's too late. The year is still fresh. Go out there. Take a moment. Sit down. Sit down and look at it like, why am I here? Why? Why on earth am I here? In this world, why am I here? What am I doing? These are some of the questions you should ask yourself. Are you running your race according to your purpose? If God has called you to be an amazing fashion designer, why don't you just boom, 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 do what you can to be the best in your field? When you are living in your purpose, it brings happiness, it brings joy, it brings fulfillment, it makes you thrive. And when I say these things, I become really passionate because I just like to see people, especially young people, go out there, boom, 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 and achieve something good, achieve something nice, something people can look at and be inspired. Ask yourself, why am I here? And once you know why you're here, once you know why God created you, don't look back. Don't go back. Continue to work in it. It might look as though you're not getting your reward yet. It will come. It will come. Sometimes it takes time, but it will come. It might be delayed. It will never tarry. Don't look at the time you've spent or wasted. Look at the time you have left and do something spectacular, something according to your purpose with it. And you will look back and say, oh yes, thank God I did. I want that to be my story. And I want that to be your story too. So don't waste it. As always, I just want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you are inspired. If you liked it as much as I enjoy sharing it with you, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, please feel free to share with your friends and family. It's all free. You can catch up with me on all my social media platforms. I'm on Facebook at MojiNTouch. I'm on Instagram at MojiNTouch. I'm also on Twitter at MojiNTouch. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. I love you so very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon on my next video. God bless and goodbye. Mwah.